This is my audience. Hey, my name is Emily and I'm doing my oral presentation on the GreenMile. The GreenMile was released in December of 1999 by director Frank Darabont. As for the plot of the film, the GreenMile has such an unexpected and crazy twist. We go through the movie being led to believe that John Coffey is the murderer of two little girls. Later, with the help of John's special powers letting us see the truth through his eyes, we find out that the actual murderer is another convict on death row with John Coffey, and that John has been falsely convicted of the murder of the two little girls that he did not commit. My social issue that is related to the GreenMile is racism. The convicts are mistreated and abused by their superiors due to racism, and the superiors are never punished for their actions. The definition of racism is being prejudiced or discriminating against someone based on the belief that one's own self is superior to them. There are many examples within the GreenMile that show abuse due to racism, but the two scenes I have shown show very serious multiple examples. The first scene I have chosen is when John Coffey first gets to death row, also known as the GreenMile, and is judged before his feet even hit the door. Here's that scene.
Dead man! Dead man walking! We got a dead man walking here!
Jesus, please, what is he yelling about?
Oh, you might want to reconsider getting in the cell with this guy. He's enormous.
Can't be bigger than you.
Dead man walking! Dead man! Dead man walking! Dead man walking here! Dead man! We got a dead man walking here! Dead man walking! We got a dead man walking here!
Percy, it's enough. I'm not gonna have any trouble with you, big boy. Can you talk?
Yes, sir, boss. I can talk.
Move your ass. Let's go. Come on.
Percy, they're moving the house down in the infirmary. Why don't you go see if they could use some help?
They got all the men they need.
Why don't you just go and make sure? I don't care where you go, Percy, just as long as it's not here at this very moment.
I wiped that grin off your shit-poked face, didn't I?
We see here, John is instantly judged based off of his looks, and officers are warning each other that they should be extra careful and possibly need to take extra safety precautions. This shows racism by instantly assuming that John is going to be troubled based off of his looks, and they should take extra precautions that they don't normally take when other convicts arrive. Also within this scene, we see multiple examples of Percy mentally and physically abusing convicts and not having any kind of punishment besides being asked to leave. And even when he exits the building, he manages to mentally and physically abuse Delacroix with no remorse or punishment at all. The second scene I have chosen actually shows how John Coffey got put on death row, and it's all due to racism. Here's that scene.
Monstrous big. Damn.
Oh, he seems meek enough. Is he retired, did you figure?
Looks like they sent us an imbecile to execute.
Imbecile or not, he deserves to fry for what he done. Make your blood curdle.
What? God's sake, what?
The girls are gone. Papa, look, Daddy's blood.
Oh my God. God damn it, woman, get on that phone now. Tell him we headed west. You mind what I'm saying? We headed west!
Central, are you on the line? Oh God, please. Somebody took my little girls.
Jesus. Jesus.
I couldn't help it. I tried to take it back, but it was too late.
Boy, you under arrest for murder.
Notice the sheriff, or anyone for that matter, ever asked John what happened, they just automatically assume that he murdered the girls. The sheriff immediately puts John under arrest and spits on him. The family or sheriff never thinks to question Wild Bill, a younger white male who is also smaller in build, even though Wild Bill was staying at their house and has complete access to the girls. Instead, they choose to go after somebody that they don't even know. Based on his looks, they believe somebody like Wild Bill could never hurt anybody. Even though Wild Bill has way more of a chance of being the murderer than John Coffey does, John is still accused and convicted based off of his looks and assumptions. Also, back to my statement on how superiors never get punished for their actions. The sheriff who wrongfully accused John Coffey is never punished for falsely accusing and arresting an innocent man. His title is so high, nobody would ever consider questioning his actions, so of course he can get away with whatever he wants. Yes, we can imagine being on death row that the convicts weren't treated the best, but the convicts are mistreated and abused by their superiors due to racism, and the superiors are never punished for their actions. The definition of racism is being prejudiced or discriminating against someone based on the belief that one's own self is superior to them. Personally mentally abuses convicts he believes he is mentally superior to, and physically abuses convicts because of his job title, and he knows he can get away with it with no punishment. As well as the sheriff who takes his power and title and arrests John Coffey based off of his own thoughts and assumptions. He ruined an innocent man's life because in the moment he wanted to make someone else feel better and let his power and title consume him. At the end of the movie, the officers give John the chance to run and be free because he is, and in fact, innocent. John denies his chance at freedom because he knows he will never truly be free. Everywhere he goes, he will always be known as a murderer because of the cop who accused and arrested him based on his own personal assumptions. Thank you.